Hola todos, aquí por 75, vamos a jugar Genshin Impact. En el video pasado estuvimos investigando con Nicole, Arlequino, Lauma, Paimon y nosotros las ruinas estas antiguas para ver si podíamos encontrar a alguien o a algo que nos dijera el nombre de Columbina. Al final llegamos a la conclusión de que realmente, como nadie sabía el nombre y no había ningún lugar en donde estuviera escrito, pensamos en que realmente esta Columbina nunca tuvo un nombre. Entonces, pues, al pensar cuál sería un nombre correcto para ella, pues pensamos que pues todos la llegamos a conocer como Columbina. Entonces, pues todos decidimos darle ese nombre como tal y así poder ella recuperar su forma física. Y justo a tiempo para empezar lo que es el festival de la noche de rezo lunar. Y justamente estamos aquí, estamos en el festival para poder pues disfrutar un poco del ambiente, ¿no? Porque al parecer esta Columbina se va terminando este festival, así que pues vamos a continuar. Vamos a continuar explorando porque todavía nos quedan algunas atracciones por ver. ¿Nos quedan cuántas? Nos quedan, hicimos esta, hicimos 4. No, hicimos 5. Nos faltan 4, ok. Entonces vamos a ver cuáles son los demás. ¿Tú me vendes algo?
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Would you like to try on some animal-themed headwear?
I always hear Llama saying how heavy her antlers are. I wonder how it feels. Let me give it a try.
Oh my! It really suits you.
Se ve bien bonita.
It's a little itchy, and it's hard to turn my head. Should I keep wearing it?
Vamos a dejarnos lo puesto. ¿Sí lo llevo? ¡Mira, sí lo llevo! A ver, ¿qué me sabía? No sé, todos los demás son bastante comunes, como el del gato. Entonces me voy a llevar estos porque se ven bien bonitos. ¿Me voy a llevar el otro globo? Ah, sí, vamos a llevarnos este globo.
Wow, the Frost Moon Scion stall looks kind of plain, but it's pretty cool once you get into it. I don't go to Hisi Island much, but it's got that, like, old world cultural feel. And if culture means we get more festivals, I'm all for it! Hello, Yahoda. Columbine... hello, Moon Goddess. That was too close. I almost gave the game away in front of the staff. Oh, wait, what's the deal with her shoes? They don't make a sound when she walks. I could do with a pair of those. Do you like balloons too? Balloons? Oh, you mean those? What's so fun about balloons? I'm not a kid anymore. They're probably more up Aino's alley. Yes. The animals seem very curious about these strange flying objects. I was drawn here by their voices. I recently learned a fun new game you can play with balloons, so I decided to come and give it a try. A new game? Hello.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Here to buy some balloons?
Yes. Could you give me a few that haven't been inflated yet?
Are you sure? I guess it's not a problem, but...
Yes, please. Thank you. Uninflated balloons? But those are just little rubber pouches. What does she want with those? Would you like to play the balloon game, Yahoda? Huh? Sure. I guess. How do you play it? Wait here a moment. Oh. This is so weird. What have I got myself into now?
I thought I saw Columbina nearby.
Uh-oh! That's the fourth Harbinger! Although she's helped us out quite a bit, she's good people, right? she looking for Columbina? Oh, guess that's my ticket out of here. I'm not sure my heart can take being sandwiched between two harbingers. Which stall is she checking out? Oh, it's that other Frost Moon Scions one. Try on the headgear, see what it's like having antlers or animal ears for a day. Oh, I wouldn't be caught dead wearing that stuff. So embarrassing. I have enough gear to carry as it is. Wait, what? She put it on?
How peculiar. This would take some getting used to. I wonder if this is what it's like for Lynette.
No puede ser. Se los puso. ¿Quién diría que Arlequino haría algo como esto? Holy crap, esto me prende.
It really suits you, ma'am. What is this? She was so intimidating a moment ago, but now, dang, she's really rocking those ears. How does she make them look so cool?
I suppose I may as well keep them on for now. All part of the festive experience.
She's coming this way.
How do you do, Miss Yehoda?
Oh, jeez. Don't talk to me while wearing that thing. Where am I supposed to look? Oh, hey there.
I'm looking for Columbina. Have you seen her?
She just... Huh? Wait, is that what she meant by balloon game? Yeah. Huh? No fair! How come I get caught in the crossfire?
An ambush from the rear? Is this a declaration of war, Columbina?
Would you like to play too, Arlequino? Seriously? Are they gonna start some beef right here, right now?
Gladly. That said, I believe there is another who would like to join.
Boss Nev! Thank goodness! You've gotta get me out of here! Things are kicking off big time!
Hello there. I'd like 10... no, make that 20 balloons, please. Uninflated.
What?
Miss Moon Goddess, I hope you're prepared to pay the price for assaulting my employee.
Welcome to the game, Nefer.
Just to be clear, let's keep this a fair fight, okay? No strange powers, please and thank you.
Naturally.
Don't just stand there, Yehoda. Aren't you going to team up with me?
Huh? Do I have to?
Of course. Don't forget, the Curatorium has a reputation to uphold.
I knew something like this was gonna happen.
Ay, qué bonito, güey. No sé, esto es algo que nunca pensé que vería en Genshin Impact, ¿eh? La verdad, jamás en la vida pensé esto. Valió completamente la pena. Vale completamente la pena. Qué bueno es estar vivo para vivir esto. Estaba muy bueno, estaba muy bueno. Mira, qué bonitas las dos. Digo, las tres. A ver. No, qué bonitas. Ok, perfecto, entonces... A ver, puedo hablar con Arlequino.
I've seen Linny and the other children play this game before. It would seem that it's not a bad way to relax, once in a while. Candy? Would you mind if I took a handful extra? I'm sure the children will enjoy them. I must say, Columbina, you really have changed. You never used to show this much consideration for other people, even when prompted. I'm sure Sandrone would agree when I say, I like the present version of you better.
Ay, qué bonita. A mí me super encanta Arlequino. Por eso la saqué. Porque no pensaba sacarla, pero dije, nada, vamos a sacarla, ¿por qué no? Ok, aquí estoy viendo que está el viajero, pero yo no veo nada. Ah, bueno, supongo que vamos a tener que participar aquí, ¿no? En este juego del carrusel.
Dotoco's Whirligig! Come check out Dotoco's Whirligig! Ah, welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Might I ask what this is?
Ah, it's a very special amusement sponsored by the great mage herself. Ride on a soft and furry Dotoko and embark on an unforgettable adventure. I say that, but I'm just following a script here. Who is this mage, anyway? And what the heck is a Dotoko?
I'd like to ride.
No problem. But, are you by yourself?
Is that not okay?
Oh, no, it's fine. It's just that each Dodoko can accommodate 2 passengers. Would you like to bring a friend along?
My friends... That should do it. Now, we just need to get everyone else to draw something on it too. But, we gotta keep it a secret from Columbina. Traveler.
Sí.
I want to go on that ride. Will you join me?
¿Un Dodoko giratorio? Ah, es esa es esa parte... ¿Qué? Ah, es esa... Bestia, ¿qué onda conmigo? ¿Un Dodoko giratorio? Ah, es esa para la que se necesitan 2 personas. Claro.
Let's go then.
Ah, espera un momento.
Don't worry. Paimon will do the rounds. You go have fun.
Gracias, Paimon.
Hmm?
Nada.
All right. I think we have to wait in line over there.
Please take your seats. For safety reasons, you mustn't try to leave the ride before it comes to a complete stop. All right, you're all set. I wish you both a wonderful journey.
Ali siempre creando cosas extrañas, pero divertidas. ¿Qué te parece? Pues se ve bien divertido, la verdad.
Not bad. It reminds me of riding a moon lane. Sometimes, the Kuhenki circle around me like this, playing their beautiful melodies.
Oh, suena adorable.
Yeah. I'm going to miss them.
Me pregunto qué encontrará Columbina la luna. Tal vez ni siquiera ella lo sepa. ¿Tienes miedo?
It does. I've felt scared in the past, too. But this is a little different. You know something? I got to see a lot of fascinating things during my disappearance. I saw how the Frost Moon Scions act around their families. So different than how they used to act in my presence. And I also saw how they interact with their friends. It made me curious at first. Why do people act so sincere when they're worshipping gods, but save their truest, warmest feelings for each other? Slowly, I came to realize that it's because they trust one another. They know, deep down, that they'll be accepted for who they are. All of it. The good and the bad.
Tus amigos también te aceptan tal como eres.
I know. I knew it the moment you started calling out my name. What I fear now is the end. I fear losing all this the very night I have gained it.
No vas a perdernos.
Hmm?
Tus amigos seguiremos estando aquí.
Thank you for this conversation. Thank you for listening to me. Don't worry. This fear I have, and the unknown that awaits me, they cannot hurt me. Not when I possess a treasure far greater. I just want you to remember this version of me. The real me. On this final night together.
Dear passengers, Dotoko's awesome adventure has come to a close. Please leave in an orderly fashion, and we look forward to seeing you again in the future. Don't want the journey to end, huh? Don't worry, you two. There's always another adventure waiting just around the corner.
Ah, estaba muy bonito este. Mira, es el viajero ahí con una flor. A ver. Quiero ver la imagen, el iconito este. Ah, ese es bien bonito. Ok, mira, aquí están ellos. Vamos a hablar con ellos.
Fun ride, huh? You and Columbina looked pretty sad to leave. This isn't gonna make Paimon dizzy, is it? Oh, candy for us? Thanks a bunch, Columbina. Don't mind if we do. Whoa, this one's intense. But it's so tasty. What about you, traveler? How does yours taste?
Creo que ¿qué? Asmetana. Un sabor muy peculiar.
Oh, sounds good. Paimon's drooling now. Are there any more Smetana candies in the box? Yes, I believe so. Okay, gotcha. Let's see.
¿Tú has probado alguno? Paimon, ¿podrías escoger 3 caramelos de sabor de smetana?
Sure. This one, and yep, this one looks right too. Okay, that's 3. Here we go. 1 per person.
¿Lo probamos a la vez?
It's so sweet.
Ah, estuvo bonito este. Me gustó. Ok. Siguiente. Ya nomás nos quedan 2. A ver, antes de... Bueno, ya fuimos para allá. Ya nomás queda el de Dori, que el de Dori está... Ok, de aquí para acá ya habíamos quedado que habíamos terminado. Y de aquí para acá fue toda esta línea de aquí para allá ya terminamos. Entonces ya solamente nos queda de aquí para allá. Entonces vamos a ver qué... Vamos a ver qué hay por aquí. Vamos a ver a Dori.
But I was aiming right at it. Aw, what a pity. I saw it with my own eyes. You were so close. So very close. That's not true. It dodged out of the way right as I was about to snag it. I'm sorry? You heard me. This paper frog can move. I swear. Dear, oh dear, what are you saying? How could a paper frog move? Unless you believe there really is magic in this world. But even if I, the mere humble merchant that I am, knew such magic, surely I would not use it on a paper frog. I'd sooner give Mora legs, so it could walk right into my purse. My dear, dear customer, why not have one more try? This time I'll give you 12% off, a very generous discount for one of my most regular customers. Just think about how much experience you have under your belt now. You're sure to win the next one. Darn, I used up all my coins. I'll be right back. Just gonna fetch some more from my house. Take your time, but don't take too long. This event is Moon Prayer Night only. Miss it, and you'll have to wait a whole year before I'm back. Next customer, please. Welcome. Hello. Whoa! What's this big one doing over here? How do I tell my employees not to go running around this time? Shooting them a glance won't work. I have Dory? Why, hello there, Miss Columbina. Would you like to play my ring toss game? The rules are very simple, and it's easy to get the hang of. How much for a round? Oh, first time's free. Not a single mora. After that, well, we can cross that bridge if and when we come to it. But with your sharp sharp skills, I'm sure you'll win all the prizes in one fell swoop. That was an obvious enough hint for them, right? Right?
Ok, mantén pulsada la tecla para apuntar a los objetos expuestos. Ilumina roja el anillo al liberarla. Ok. ¿Y qué es lo que yo quiero? ¿Esta? ¿Así?
Here comes the ring. Peanuts.
Change tracks. Roselle, should we move or not?
Just a tiny bit.
All right, then I'll... Oh, sugar plums, not the clock hands. How do I move the legs again?
Stop it! Stop dodging! Ugh. Let's see now. Let's see. Wow, very good. That's the highest score we've had all night. And here's your prize. Now, how about another round? As for the cost...
Happy Moon Prayer Night, Miss Columbina.
Happy Moon Prayer Night, Durin and Hat Guy. Are you here to play the game?
Yes.
You said we were just coming here to say hello.
I did, but then I recognized a few more people as I got closer.
Do my eyes deceive me? Is that...
It's our little dragon! He's all grown up!
Someone's popular.
Well now, since you came all this way, why don't you try out this lovely game we have going? First try is free!
He'll have a go. I'll pass.
It's only one free try per customer. You can't give your try to him.
I'm aware.
How has Elder Almond been lately?
He's in great shape. He goes for a run in the forest every morning to stay fit and healthy.
He tried to go boat racing with Firecracker a while back, but he couldn't even make it onto the Lotus Leaf. Firecracker was in fits of laughter.
How about you, little dragon? Can you still fly?
Yes, I can.
But you've become less chatty. Has growing up been tough on you?
We call that maturity. You know, the thing people sing about. The knight wields a sword of stone to defend those hearts that are made of gold. Stone is very heavy. That's what keeps him from talking too much.
That's awesome! I want to be a knight when I grow up too. Ring, here I come!
Oh, the hat-wearing man. I never thought I'd see you again. You seem more determined than when I saw you last on the train.
If you say so.
Oh, I do say so. The people you once helped see it clearly. It's because you are once again on the right track. May the engine in our hearts propel us to the station of our dreams.
I can move! I can move now, Roselle!
What are you doing, running into the rings like that? You got them all so quickly! I've never seen anything like this in all my travels! Is this guy actually an old friend of theirs? But how? They're origami animals and clockwork people from a fairy tale! Getting to know them would be quite an arduous task, unless they share a hometown? I have to get to the bottom of this. Next time I see the great mage Alice, I shall demand answers.
Thank you, Dory. I had a lot of fun.
now for your prize. Where did I put it? Give me a moment to dig it out. Oh, sweet grand prize. How I wish I didn't have to let you go. Good thing I've already turned a profit from the customers earlier in the night. Otherwise, I'd have wasted all my hard work. Okay, I'm back. What? I leave for 2 seconds and someone's already claimed the grand prize? Oh, well, these things happen, you know? Perhaps you'd be interested in one of the other prizes instead. We've got all kinds of wonderful goodies here.
Is this the thing you wanted? Here, you can have it.
Huh? But...
Don't worry about it. It will be happier with you.
Oh, thanks so much, Miss. Moon Goddess. Oh, goodness gracious, Columbina. Give me strength. How am I supposed to make any more money from this child at this rate?
Daddy, look! That's the game I was telling you about!
Forget it. She is the Moon Goddess after all. I'll think of some other way to swing this. Maybe I can try to hook this new kid.
Huh? Oh, someone already won the grand prize.
You can take mine if you want.
What? Why? Why are all these bleeding hearts coming here to ruin my business?
Happy Moon Prayer Night, everyone.
Happy Moon Prayer Night.
Ay, qué bonito, güey. Qué bonito que todos quieran ayudar y ser buenas gentes. No más Dori que quería ganar dinero con todo. Nada, pero se entiende. Están bien bonitos, yo quiero un Dottore, güey. ¿Existirán en modo de peluche? Yo digo que sí, ¿no? Ok, vamos a ver qué hay por aquí. ¿Puedo hablar con ellos? No. No sé si hablando con Dori me... No creo, ¿eh?
If all the prizes are gone, I might as well close up shop for the day. But you haven't had your fill of fun yet, right? So the next time a customer shows up, you're going to have to run faster, all right? And remember, run out of the rings, not into them. Oh, a gift for me? Lord Sangama Bay really is going up in the world. Wow, candy from the Moon Goddess herself. If I pack this up... No, what am I saying? Box this up in exquisite gift boxes? Yes, I can make a fortune. Maybe I don't even need to go to all that trouble. Any old boxes will do. I just need to tell my customers that this candy is blessed by the Moon Goddess. Yeah, that ought to do it. Sounds like a plan. Time to have Irwa earn his keep when I get back.
La Dori pensando en el negocio siempre. Mira, es castaña. Y este Jorelo. Qué chido. O sea, es que estos personajes todos son parte de ese evento que les llegué a comentar de Duel y Escaramuch, en donde teníamos que ir como a Arcadia, algo así se llamaba, a Saka, algo así se llamaba. Era un evento en donde había un mapa completo. Tú tenías que ir pues explorando todo este mapa, y en este mapa tenía su propia historia, en donde estaba Navia, Nilou, Colei, Klee, y había más personajes. Entonces ahí es donde conocimos a Durin realmente como tal, y a todos los personajes estos de papel. Bueno, estos muñecos, estos son de papel, y creo que había otros más por ahí, pero creo que no están por aquí, que era como un tipo camello, un tipo alpaca, algo así. Sí, pero no, nomás vinieron ellos. Ok, ¿y ustedes?
Done being a do-gooder yet?
Thanks for coming here with me, Hat Guy. Are there any games you'd like to play? It's your turn to pick. I'll come with you.
Why does that hamster think you've grown up? You haven't changed at all.
I know you don't mean that. You're just taking the opportunity to make fun of me, aren't you? Even if you won't admit that taking some time to compose yourself is important, I can see that you're doing it in practice. Otherwise, you'd have taken off your hat and flown away by now.
Looks like Albedo's socialization program has been far more useful to you than all those Vahumana textbooks.
A moon prayer candy for me? Huh, thank you. It smells like baked apples and butter. Reminds me of Good Hunter, a restaurant in Mondstadt. I always have to resist the temptation to go there unless I'm ordering food. I understand your homesickness, Miss Columbina. I have a double dose of it, because both Simulanka and Mondstadt are my home.
Simulanka se llamaba. Ok, vamos a hablar ahora con el trotamundo.
Done being a do-gooder yet?
Thanks for
Para
coming
darle
here.
su
Are
dulce
there
a
any
él.
games?
Why does that
I know you don't mean, even if you won't admit. Otherwise, you'd have.
Looks like Albedo's socialization program has been. I thought you'd actually spend your precious time doing something more worthwhile. Everyone has to take one? Well, fine. I'll take mine.
Ah, eso fue bastante rápido. Ok, bueno, siempre estuve esperando a que pasara algo. Y dije, nah, ya llevaba una hora y no pasaba nada. Dije, bueno, pues ya ni modo. Me voy a poner a grabar y ya cuando pase, pues que pase. Acto seguido, pasa cuando estoy grabando. Entonces, pues vengo en un segundo. Ok, ya estuve de regreso. Perdón por esa interrupción, pero ya estoy de regreso. Sí, ahí una disculpita. Pero bueno, continuamos. Y como ya está la interrupción de la vida real. Entonces ya nomás nos quedaría pues el evento este de barca. Bueno, el evento, el ¿cómo se llama? Ah, mira, es lo que les decía.
Should I give it a try?
Es lo que les decía, lo de la alpaca esta. A ver. ¿Qué es esto?
Come on, Citrus. One more round. Just one more.
But my neck... oof. It's acting up again.
You should take a break. Health comes first.
Yeah, don't push yourself. We'll find someone else.
Hey, don't look at me. I'm the referee.
What are we gonna do then?
Do you need any help?
Yes, we do. We need one more player for our game.
All right. Could you teach me how to play?
It's really simple. You just throw the dice and move by that number of tiles. First one to reach the finish line wins.
Rolling a hamster means you move one tile. A paper frog is 2 tiles, and a flying squirrel is 3 tiles. Because they go the fastest.
Okay, I get it.
¿Tiene sentido?
So, we're all set? In that case, please take your places and let the game begin!
A ver. Entonces me toca estar aquí. Me avanzo nomás uno. Avanzó 3. Ya casi llego. Pero nomás saco 1. Sacó 3 también. Sacó 1. Pobre castaña. Ah, bestia 1. Ah, no, son 2. Sí.
Congratulations.
Facilito. La tónica mágica para celebrar, no manches. ¿Te imaginas? Ah, mira, aquí está mi plan. Muy bien. Espérate, antes de nada, déjenme investigo entonces bien, porque puede ser que me falta algo. ¿Tú fierro? Digo, ferro. No, creo que ya es todo. Vamos a darle una vuelta más. Para ver si no me deje nada. Porque no me quiero dejar nada. Ah, mira, aquí está Benefer. No la había visto.
That was fun. It's a shame Ashru doesn't like playing with water. Or I'd have roped him in as well. Oh. A gift? You shouldn't have, Miss Columbina. Very nice indeed. Candy is one of many luxuries that the desert folk could never afford. How I yearned for candy when I could not have it. Yet, now that it is readily available to me, I never seem to crave it. May your moon prayer night be one free from regrets.
Sí, estoy igual que Nefer, la verdad. Llega un punto en donde tú dices, wow, quiero muchas cosas, pero cuando lo tienes, como que ya no sientes esa satisfacción, ya no, hasta cuando por fin lo consigues, como que ya no tienes esa satisfacción que la tendrías si lo hubieras conseguido en su momento, ¿sí me entiendes? Es un poco extraño. O tal vez sí, hay gente que tal vez pueda tener el efecto contrario, que por fin después de conseguir de lo que tanto querían, tienen una satisfacción muy grande, ¿no? Yo lamentablemente soy de los que no sienten satisfacción alguna ya cuando consiguen lo que realmente quisieron alguna vez. F.
I just had a water fight with 2 Fatui harbingers. Pretty scary, but also surprisingly fun. Aw, man, this feels kinda wrong. Like, shouldn't we be the ones giving you candy rather than the other way around? I guess I'll just take one. What flavor is that? It tastes like getting a mouthful of muddy grass after being rear-ended by a blunt-horn rhino, then face-planting the ground. I'll never get this taste out of my mouth. It's delicious.
Ajá, ya entendí la referencia. Dije, me hizo clic algo en mi cabeza y entendí la referencia de Yojoda y esta Columbina. Que por cierto, les puedo dar un ejemplo así bien rápido de lo que yo siempre quise y lo conseguí y al final no sentí satisfacción. Aunque bueno, se escucha un poco extraño, pero bueno. Yo siempre quise salir en un grupito de amigos bastante grande para ver qué tal, ¿no? Pero al final no me resultó ni interesante, ni divertido, ni no me sentía ni siquiera me sentía a gusto. No sé, fue algo bastante como que bien X al final de cuentas. A ver. Mira, se ve bien bonita. Vamos a quitar esto. ¿Me la dan? No creo. A ver. No, soy yo. Oh, huevo.
And done. Here, take a look.
I think it looks quite funny.
Well, Paimon thinks it's super cute. It looks like a silly chic badger and a rhyme-horned deer that's about to fall asleep.
¿Haciendo el tonto? ¿En qué sentido?
Maybe I'll stand on the chic badger's side instead. It looks like we've attracted the attention of quite a few animals. Let's make room for them.
No, me sigue tocando a mí. Pues ya nomás me falta esta, ¿no?
If this were any other day, I'm sure it would make for a great photo opportunity. But Moon Prayer Night has rendered my antlers uncomfortably large. Doesn't it look like this rhyme-horned deer has 2 sets of antlers?
Está bien así. Está mejor. Realismo. Ok. Ya vi ni siquiera había visto esto, la verdad. Ok, entonces ya vimos lo de aquí. ¿Ven que me estaba saltando cositas? Es que no me quiero saltar nada, quiero verlo todo. Por eso es que decidí darle una vuelta más. Para ver si no me estoy saltando nada. Por ejemplo, eso de Ashru, tal vez sí me lo hubiera saltado, ¿eh? Porque es algo que pues no No es algo que vería normalmente, ¿sí me entienden? Ya hablé con los topos estos. Ya vi todas las presentaciones de los robots. Acá ya hice lo de los dulces. Lo de la pelea de Pokémon. Lo del de este que mordía a Sadrone. Por aquí no había realmente nada en particular. Aquí ya hablé con Catherine, ya hablé con ellos. Ya hice esto de aquí. Ya hice eso de allá. Lo de acá, ok, yo creo que ya no me queda nada por ver, así que vamos a ver. ¡Mira! ¡Los puedo mover! ¡Oh, qué chido! Yo feliz. Bueno, vamos a ver esto. Son muchos. ¡Ay, qué bonitos! Bueno, vamos a ver eso. ¿Barca? ¿Es Nicole? Sí, ¿no? Sí, creo que sí es Nicole.
I wouldn't say it's unfair, exactly. I mean, your voice goes right into people's heads. How would you explain that to the kids? You can't just explain it away as magic.
Is something the matter?
Ah, Miss Columbina! No, nothing you need to worry yourself about.
Ah, impeccable timing. Stick around for a second, Miss Columbina. I need your input on something. This self-proclaimed Knight of Justice has yet to give me a satisfactory answer. I, for one, would like to hear your verdict on the matter.
Hey, now, I left the flagship just to help you out, Miss Nicole.
What's going on?
So Alice and I are both using long-range remote control spells that work on similar principles, allowing us to attend this festive fair in Dottore form. Sorry, let me backtrack a little. While similar, there are some key differences. Alice, being a great mage, wanted her Dottore to reflect something of her own charm and mystique. So she adjusted the way its tail moves when it spins around. An entirely gratuitous move, in my opinion. I hardly see how anyone is going to notice that. If anything, I'd say that anyone who stares intently enough at a Dottore's tail to notice such a small detail is someone we ought to be highly concerned about. I only say this to emphasize that my question has nothing to do with tails. Now that we're clear on that, why is Alice's Dottore permitted to interact directly with the children celebrating Moon Prayer Night, while mine is not?
Your voice speaks directly into people's minds.
See? Exactly what I said. Miss Nicole?
Ugh, I can't stand it.
Ah, pobrecita.
I know that probably makes me sound like a whiny child acting out in front of their parents. And it's a little embarrassing now that I think about it. But hey, I said it now, I can't take it back. That would be even more embarrassing. Also, don't go reading too much into that analogy. It was off the top of my head. I'm actually an awful lot older than either of you.
Miss Nicole, are you saying that you'd like someone to play the game you've prepared?
I'm not so invested in that. It's just something cobbled together using items I borrowed from Alice. She probably didn't even make them herself. The point is, I want to know everyone's thoughts after they receive their prizes. But as you've said, I can't just ask. I've been biting my lip for so long, and I've had no one to vent my frustrations on. I thought this was going to be a nice, straightforward festival where I'd get the chance to guide people to treasure.
Well, can I play? I can't guarantee that I'll win a prize, but...
You will?
I'd like to try.
Then what are we waiting for? Let the game begin!
It's like they forgot I was ever here.
Este va a ser un evento, va a ser un minijuego de algo en especial. Ah, este minijuego ya lo he visto antes. Ajusta la línea de puntería hacia la izquierda o la derecha y pulsa el botón de disparo. Una vez que hayas elegido la dirección deseada, va a disparar una bola rebotante. Usa la barra rebotadora para devolver los dodoka. Estoy leyendo con las patas, perdón. Usa la barra rebotadora para devolver las dodokobolas rebotantes y golpear los acuetes del campo, lo que te otorgará puntos. Habrá un número limitado de dodokobolas rebotantes disponibles. Si una de ellas cae entre las dos barras rebotadoras, perderás una de las dodokobolas disponibles. Ah, pues es el típico pinball de toda la vida. Ok, entonces pues yo creo que vamos a disparar por ahí. Ok. Sí, este juego antes este es el pinball de toda la vida. Ah, le pegó. Pobrecito. Digo, ¿quién no ha jugado pinball en su vida, no? Creo que todos hemos jugado pinball una vez en nuestra vida. Nomás que a veces se me pierde la... A veces se me pierde la docobola. Ah, caray, ¿son dos? Ah, se fue una. Ah, ahí viene otra. Ah, se fue ese. Ah, es que apareció otra acá. Ah, desapareció esa. Yo soy muy bueno en el pinball. Digo, yo antes, es lo que jugaba yo antes cuando era niño. Pues que justamente se me fue una bola. Fácil y casi sacaba los 2000 puntos. Supongo que nomás es una vez y ya, ¿no?
Congratulations, Miss Columbina! With your great wisdom, you have overcome every obstacle in your path and conquered the great challenge posed to you by fate.
Fate?
Well, something to that effect. If you'd prefer something more poetic, it could be the icy winds, or the dawn. Anything you like, really. You could even go with the challenge posed to you by Dottore, if that's what you're into. Anyway, you can take or leave my suggestions. Moving on. All my hopes are now resting on this.
Can I open it now?
Stop teasing me. Please, I'm begging you. No more talk. Just open it.
Wow. What a lovely sculpture. Classic and cute at the same time. Thank you, Miss Nicole. I'll always treasure it.
Ah, there we go. Music to my ears. You have my sincerest gratitude, Miss Columbina. Thank you for sharing your precious time with me and fulfilling my wish.
Don't mention it. You've all done much to help me. And still, I'm the one receiving all these gifts.
Perdón. Es que estoy tomando cafecito. Está bien rico. Mira, es Albedo. Bueno, ahorita volvemos con ellos. Vamos a primero hacer esto. Ok, Barbelot. Ah, ese otro.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh,
Es de otra bruja.
you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This moon prayer night was worth watching after all.
Another one that talks.
Greetings. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I am the Hexenzirkel member they call B. Barbeloth.
¿No es la abuela de Mona? Creo que es la abuela de Mona.
Columbina Hyposelenia. Pleased to meet you too.
Hyposelenia. A fine name indeed. Now then, Miss Columbina, do you wish to hear a mage's divination?
Divination. The Frost Moon Scions used to ask me what would happen in the future. Is this like that?
From the perspective of the one seeking answers, perhaps. As you look to your journey ahead, if you seek to understand the unknown, resolve your doubts, and soothe the confusion in your heart, divination could be for you.
The unknowns on my journey.
Of course, if one wishes to peer into fate, then hydromancy is the more precise option. But that is a complex affair, and to relegate that majestic art to the status of a festive amusement would seem somewhat uncouth. Besides, it is sometimes better to not know fate with great certainty. Hence, I shall use the suitably festive Luna Arcana to tell your fortune instead. It is more popular with the youth in any case.
Lunar Arcana.
Indeed. Unlike hydromancy, this will only display possibilities and trends. People like to think of themselves as creatures of agency and free will. Peering too far and too clearly into the future is detrimental to both body and soul.
I'd like to give it a try.
Of course you may. Come then, take a seat, Miss Columbina. Before we begin, are there any specific questions you would like to ask?
Let's stick to general possibilities and trends, like you suggested.
Ah, very well. Then I shall use the basic Lunar Arcana deck. Now, try to relax. Cast your mind upon the things you have experienced and the things you are soon to experience. I will shuffle the deck. Would you like to cut the cards yourself?
You do it.
No problem. Now then, to make things easier for the seeker, that is to say, you, I shall decipher the cards from your perspective.
Ahí. Creo que sí.
Please, draw the first Lunar Arcana. This represents destiny and is the foundation for the divination as a whole. Now, draw your second card. This will stand for the past, the sum of all your experiences that have come before. And now the third Arcana. This is the present, your interpretation of the current moment. Finally, the last card. This shall speak of the future, which... Oh.
Kuvaki Pulse?
Fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role as a diviner. Something has exerted an influence upon this card, causing it to leave its designated position. What do you make of this, Miss Columbina? Perhaps this is the guiding hand of fate in action. Of course, if you wish, you can choose to deny the validity of this card and draw the future for yourself.
No, it's fine. Let's go with this one.
A bold decision. I must say I'm looking forward to the results. Well then, let us flip the Lunar Arcana in sequence and see what emerges.
Sure.
Ya me dio miedo, güey.
First, destiny. No surprises here. The card that represents yours is the moon.
The moon.
Indeed. The moon can represent the truth at some times, but deception at others. False peace, destructive calamity, and the world-changing power that lies within. When the moon is placed on the destiny tile, it indicates that your destiny is not what it may appear on the surface. Instead, it may yet have a hidden side. It symbolizes a journey through the fog, fraught with uncertainty and deception, where one must face inner challenges head-on.
I don't understand.
Patience, my dear. This is but the first card, which serves as a basis for the interpretations that follow. Our divination will only grow clearer from here on out. Now then, flip the second card, the one that speaks for the past. Ah, the Hermit, but inverted.
Inverted?
Yes. The Hermit symbolizes solitude, introspection, and the pursuit of truth. When inverted, it represents isolation, truth out of reach, and a path that leads one astray. Combined with the moon as one's destiny, the Hermit inverted represents a choice you made to stand alone in the past. It was a choice made not out of fear or arrogance, but for reasons that others could not perceive. You fumbled through the darkness without a guide, but you did not find your way. Rather, you went astray. More than once, it would seem.
Is this about how I became Kutar despite not wishing to become a god? And how I joined the Fatui because I yearned for a place to belong?
I suspect only you know the answer to this question. All is not lost. The past is in the past, and so it shall remain. Shall we look into the present now? Oh my. The Lovers. One of the most interesting Luna Arcana.
What does this one mean?
This means that you have had an unprecedented emotional experience. The joy of finding your soul becoming intertwined with that of another. A precious and wonderful thing indeed.
It's true. I've made a lot of friends recently, and they are very good to me. I like them a lot.
That sounds lovely. I am most delighted for you. The Lovers can also represent important decisions, perhaps related to a parting of ways. Now, if I were to guess...
Yes. My return to the moon.
I understand. Parting with friends is never easy, Columbina. But rest assured, this is not the end of your journey. There is always another story waiting to be told. The future always lies ahead.
The future.
Well now, it's finally time to flip this most mysterious of cards. Why did it appear? And what does it wish to tell you?
I'm ready.
Very well. Flip this card and see what lies on the other side.
Qué miedo, güey. Ya me dio intriga a mí también.
Oh.
Miss Barbaloth? What is it?
This card is death.
That doesn't sound very good.
It depends on how we interpret it. It is true that it can represent an agonizing death, a complete and utter end, but at the same time, it can also represent rebirth. Do not forget that your destiny card is the moon. That lends your future many different potential meanings.
If death spells the end, is it unavoidable?
As I have said, divination can only display general trends. It is a rough guide, but it does not show predetermined outcomes. Allow me to summarize it for you. In the past, you may have lost your way, but now you have gained new connections and new strength. You now face an important decision. one that may bring about a great change in what is yet to be. This change might, in turn, be the end of all things, or their beginning. But remember, everything is subject to change because of the moon present in your destiny. You must see the truth clearly and face your innermost thoughts.
The truth. My innermost thoughts. Thank you, Miss Barbeloth.
Don't mention it. Some people dislike divinations, for fear of glimpsing an ending to their story that they wish was not so. But I can see that you're different. The result of this divination will not sway your decision. This is a rare quality, and one that diviners always hope to see in the seeker. We are here merely to guide, not to exert undue influence.
I understand.
Go then and illuminate your future, Miss Columbina. The moonlight that shines from you now is most captivating.
Esto estuvo bastante interesante, la verdad. Ahora vamos con Ali, supongo.
A soft and furry creature that bounces and jumps.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
This one talks, too.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am a Dottore from a distant archipelago, the most mischievous of all my Dodo brothers and Dodo sisters. When the going got tough, I powered through, and when I met obstacles, I boomed them away.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Doesn't it just? Oh, but then the trouble started. Recently, I found a lovely beach, the same beautiful jelly color as my hometown, and so I dove in to have a look, only to find it overgrown with seagrass and nasty little spiky fish everywhere, looking to turn me into a Dottore kebab. I made it back to shore by the skin of my teeth, but my tail was sorely hurt.
Couldn't you just boom them away?
Oh, I wanted to, believe me. But I've heard that you, Moon Goddess, can understand animal speech. The last thing I wanted was to cause a gigantic fuss and get taken to court by a school of spiky fish. I'd be driven out of these waters for good, and my winter holiday would be ruined. And so, dear Moon Goddess, I was wondering if you might lend me your allegiance.
Are you roping me into a crime?
Oh, let's call it a once-in-a-lifetime carefree adventure. Does that sound better? All the festival goers tonight are dressed up as the Moon Goddess. But there's nothing to say that the Moon Goddess can't disguise herself as a Dottore, is there? Besides, this is your home. You should be free to be whoever you wish.
I'm afraid I'm not well acquainted with Dottokos, Madam Mage.
Oh, that's quite all right. We Dottokos are innocent, happy creatures with a free-spirited nature. Many, like myself, are mischievous troublemakers. Others are lazy souls who like nothing better than to lie down on a nice rock and take a nap. In our eyes, every creature who yearns for happiness and freedom is a Dottore. But perhaps in yours, we Dottore are a fluffier and more mischievous breed of Kuhenki.
Yes, that is a much easier image to follow.
Oh, wonderful! Then let's play! Grab onto my tail and follow me into the sea! Time to settle some scores with the bad guys!
La Alice. Ah, con que es el minijuego del Bomberman. Ni me acuerdo cómo jalaba, la verdad. Tenía que poner bombas, pero ¿cómo las ponía? Ah, así. Ah, ok. Ay, no llega, a ver si. Ahí. Ahora sí. Nah. Una bomba extra, perfecto. Otra bomba extra. Ay, no lo voy a dar. Ahí. Ojo, ¿vieron? Todo salió como yo planeé. Falta uno más. Jejejeje. Facilito.
Ooh, a remarkable talent. So, what do you make of it?
The use of Jumpy Dumpties doesn't come as naturally to me as Kuvaki, but their unpredictability makes it fun. I think they call this novelty.
Indeed! And how did it feel blowing those pesky nuisances away?
Not bad.
Any guilt?
What do you mean?
Oh, wonderful! Lovely answers to all 3 questions. You've passed the safety test. Now I can give this special bomb to you as a souvenir. Remember, if you find any meanies living on the moon, you can use this to boom them into oblivion.
I will.
Entonces, a Klee le salió la kamikaze de esta Alice. Entiendo. A ver, que... Mira los otocos. Ok, ¿puedo hablar con ellos?
Up for another round of fish blast? Oh, I mean of bye-bye bad fishies. Oh, bless my fluffy tail. Dottore has never seen candy shaped quite like this before. Why, it shines like a lovely crystal. Let the feasting begin. Oh, sweet as a tomato bathed in sunlight. Thank you very much. You truly are a friend to the Dottore. Please share the rest with other people. I am sure everyone will fall in love with the taste of pure joy.
¿Tú, Nicole?
I don't suppose you'd like to play again, by any chance? Don't get me wrong, once is plenty. You're under no obligation to indulge me any further. And besides, I don't have any other prizes for you. Oh, I love the color of this wrapping paper. But the bow on that one is just so perfect. Oh, this is a tough choice. I know the wrapping paper doesn't affect the flavor, but it does set the first impression, which can influence your mood as you eat it. And actually, that does affect the flavor. I have to listen to my heart and pick the one that I can really build a bond with. It's the only way to eat candy. Oh, but look at the shape of this one. How lovely. Ah, this choice is getting harder and harder.
Diablos, Nicole.
The death card made a most enigmatic appearance. The moon for which Miss Columbina is bound, I fear. Fretting is of no avail. I will have a chat with Alice about it sometime. Ah, you're such a polite child, Miss Columbina. But we elders have already partaken of our fair share of stories in this world. Enjoying candy, keeping up with the hip and groovy trends of the day. Oh, these things should be left to youngsters like you. I hope you don't misunderstand me. I do not intend to lecture you or reject your kindness. It is simply that the mere sight of this candy is starting to give me a toothache.
F. Ok, a ver... No me acuerdo si... A ver... No. Bueno, vamos a hablar primero con este barca y con este luego.
It'd be rude to just leave without saying anything. But at the same time, I don't want to barge into their lively conversation just to announce that I'm leaving. I guess I'll just wait a little longer. Huh? Albedo?
This sketch is for you, Grandmaster.
Oh, a gift for me. Thanks. Let's see what you've done for me.
The north wind left in the lurch. Thank you. It seems I've picked lemon. It strikes a good balance between sweet and sour. This has piqued my curiosity. What if we were to add citrus and other spices, then enhance the flavor via caramelization? I wonder what the end product would be like. Perhaps I should take the time to try this out.
Huh? Albedo?
This sketch is for you.
Oh.
The north wind left in the lurch.
Ooh, I get one too? Nice, thanks. What is that? Oh, it's so familiar. Don't tell me. Oh, I got it. It's like the candy jar dropped into a vat of today's boon. Seems I'm a proud recipient of today's Feast of the Moon, huh?
Ok. Creo que los dulces. A ver si no me topo con ellos. Ah, bueno, no es por acá. No sé si le llegué a dar dulces a esta Sadrón, por ejemplo.
What's there to see on that moon anyway? Let her go up there and cry alone. See if I care. You're giving me candy? That isn't like you. This had better not be some weird prank. Coffee flavor? I thought you hated coffee. It's extra strong too. You didn't do all this just for me, did you? Hey! Don't take it away! I never said I didn't want it. I mean, you can't unmake the candy now.
Ok. Creo que esta ahí no tampoco le llega a dar. Ni a esta Inefa.
Ding dong. Aino is throwing a tantrum again. I believe it will take 3 crumb-kakes to constitute a suitable peace offering. Scanning candy composition and ingredient ratios. Selection confirmed. I would like the crumb-kake flavor. Flavor profile simulates real crumb-kakes with 27% accuracy. This is a non-viable substitute for Aino's afternoon snack. One moment, please. Done. Please sample this freshly baked crumb-kake, Miss Columbina.
Ding dong. Aino.
I'm never playing games with you ever again, Inefa. Ooh, moon prayer candy? Sweet. Is it okay if I grab a whole bunch? Psst, Columbina, turn around. Use your huge cloak to block Inefa's vision. Yum. Oh, this one's even yummier. Oh, the flavors are blending in my mouth. Ew.
Es que Aino, tú también, ¿para qué te los metes todos en la boca? Ok, creo que ya no me faltó nadie. Creo que no, de este lado nomás está Sadrón. Está Inefa, Aino, a Durin, y a Scaramucci ya les di, a Dori también. A ver si no me agarran estos güeyes de aquí. Ahí está. Está Arlequino también, a Nefer también, a Yoga también, Lauma también, Plince también, y creo que ya son todos. Abarca Albedo les acabo de dar, a las 3 brujas de la Crear también. Creo que ya no me falta nadie, ¿verdad? Creo que no. Ok, ahora sí.
Traveler.
Hey there, Columbina! Are you done checking out the festive amusements already? Are you sure you don't want to look around some more? You might not get another opportunity like this for a while.
Right now, what I'd like to do is...
No, creo que ya vimos todo.
Thank you. But I think I've had enough fun for one night. I've made plenty of precious memories.
Really? You're sure you don't want to have a little more fun out there? Final answer.
No, ya, con eso.
Yes, I am sure.
Espero que no me haya dejado nada, porque creo que sí lo vi todo.
This was the most fun I've ever had on a moon prayer night. Everywhere I went, people were saying, "Welcome home," and there were friends at every turn. I only wish it could last longer than one night.
¿Tus amigos siempre estaremos aquí?
Yes, you're right. The moon prayer blossoms.
Ooh, look! Look! Moon prayer night has come. The moon. It's so beautiful.
Happy moon prayer night, dear.
Happy moon prayer night.
Happy moon prayer night.
Aww. Huh.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh. Looks like the time has come.
Columbina.
You're heading off, then?
Yes, to the ruins you mentioned. And from there, back home to the moon.
Wait! I know? At least...
Take one of our craft shop's crumb cookies up to the moon with you. You know, for a snack.
Sure, why not?
The Curatorium of Secrets believes in proper farewells. No story should be left without a satisfactory endnote.
Never.
Farewells are an important affair for the Ratniki, too. We never know when we might meet again.
Haha! And here I thought grand farewells wouldn't suit tonight's mood. But I suppose friendly passion is not to be stopped, eh?
We made a little something for you, Columbina. Ta-da!
What is it?
A Moon Prayer Night greeting card with drawings by all of your friends.
You did mention that you'd like a portrait done, so I took the liberty of creating one for you.
I, meanwhile, did the portrait of Mr. Albedo. And Mr. Varka did the same for me.
I mean, I think my work was pretty true to life, don't you think?
The picture of Ashru was my doing. The two of you seem to get along rather well.
Wait, was I the only one who did a full-body picture? That's so embarrassing. I did pictures of me and Anefa.
I did my own portrait and one for Hat Guy.
Plus, there's the two mages, Arlecchino and Sandrone. So, if you ever miss us, just flip the card open and we'll all be right there with you.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much, everyone. This whole moon prayer night was more than I could have ever asked for. It is the greatest gift I have ever received. Loma, I figured it out.
Figured what out?
Remember how the Frost Moon Scions used to use milk as invisible ink to write hidden messages?
That was a very long time ago. Oh, are you saying?
Yes. When I miss you all, I shall use moonlight in the same way to write words that only you can see upon the moon itself.
Wow, that sounds lovely.
Quite. But how will we see them?
Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written.
That sounds most fitting indeed. Very true to form.
I'll try to write them in places that won't disturb your sleep.
I, for one, would sleep all the better for having read one of your messages before settling down for the night.
Exactly! So don't worry about disturbing anyone's sleep. Just promise you'll write to let us know you're okay, alright?
Alright. I promise.
In that case, Columbina.
I'm ready.
Estaré contigo hasta el final.
Very well. Let's go. In just a few moments, I will be gone. I still don't know what to expect on the moon. Will I really be able to send messages to my friends? The Kuhenki, the animals of Not Cry. I'll never get to see them again. I wonder where I'll be when the next moon prayer night comes. This is where the people of Hyperborea used to communicate with the moons.
Eternal moon, frost moon, iridescent moon. When the power of all three converge,
the gate to the moons shall open.
Moon marrow preparations are complete. Only the final step remains.
I'm sure Nasha Town is livelier than ever at this moment.
Yeah, it's a shame you couldn't be there for it, but it's now or never, right?
It's fine. I'm more than happy with this. My last piece of luggage. My only piece of luggage. I can already feel the moon calling to me.
Your home lies on the far side of this light, Columbina.
From now on, we will at last have a reason to pray to the true moon.
Columbina.
Yes? I'm listening.
Be sure to come back and see us when you get the chance.
Of course.
But if that chance doesn't come, then remember that you have friends on this planet. People who will miss Columbina.
Yes, I will. Thank you for everything you've done for me. And remember, come night or day, the moonlight shall always connect us. Well then, farewell, my friends. This was my happiest night in Tevat.
Farewell, Columbina.
The moon really is closer than ever tonight.
Columbina.
All 3 moons in one place. Time for one final experiment. Reason, life, death, time and space. They all believed I would fail. But Tevat's primordial power never did belong to the throne of heaven. And now, they are mine.
Is free to wield the 3 moons' power. It's the only way. I guess I won't be going home today.
Columbina! No!
World, do not try to control me.
Columbina.
Are you all right? Do your wounds still hurt?
I had someone prepare a little medicine that could prove effective. Take it if you need to.
Gracias, pero ¿podemos hablar de lo que acaba de pasar?
In that case, let me relate the contents of the call we made to Alice after the incident occurred.
Oh, that Dottore is a crafty one. He distracted the Hexen Circle by creating a huge fuss at Tevat's borders. I'd assumed that the cause was an abyssal intrusion from the outside world, which in fairness is a rather common occurrence. But after learning that you managed to influence the phantoms in Nordcry, I realized that perhaps this interference could have come from within Tevat instead.
But we weren't able to change their fates.
True, you couldn't change how their stories ended, but you did build some variables around yourself.
Variables?
Yes. things you heard that you could not otherwise have learned, ideas that would otherwise have never crossed your mind. All these things are variables. Of course, most variables usually pale into insignificance with the myriad of possibilities floating around. But the moment you start treating them as building blocks and intentionally stacking them, that changes things. That's what Dottore did, and it's how he created the necessary conditions so that when you activated the portal tonight, it played right into his plan.
However, we have no way of knowing exactly what he did.
Yeah, we also need to ascertain Columbina's status.
And that about sums it up.
As I suspected, Dottore has disappeared completely. If it's any consolation, he wasn't able to control Columbina as he might have wished to.
Viendo cómo han acabado las cosas, me temo que no es mucho consuelo. Escapó hacia el reflejo de la luna para que el plan de Dottore no se cumpliera.
What? She did what?
Un momento, ¿nadie la vio hacerlo?
All we saw was Dottore appeared and used some kind of power. The next thing we knew, he and Columbina were gone and you were falling into the sea.
Ya veo. Dottore congeló el tiempo, por eso solo yo podía moverme libremente. Desde su perspectiva, la batalla y la decisión que tomó Columbina ocurrieron en un mismo instante. Entonces, ¿ese es el poder de las tres lunas? Pero, ¿por qué me afectó a mí? ¿Es porque soy un descendido?
So, Columbina intentionally opened the moon gate and escaped into the same mysterious world as Rerir and Thalindis.
Sounds like bad news.
Así que por eso Dottore había pasado tan desapercibido todo este tiempo.
Seen in that way, the trilunar syzygy and Rerir's emergence, Dottore might have been pulling the strings in both cases. According to Miss Alice, he is attempting to transcend his destiny and finish an experiment that only a god might complete.
An utter lunatic.
Wait a sec, where's Hat Guy? Seems like he'd want to be here for this.
He took off with the Dodo communication device after we spoke to Alice. He said he had a hunch that he wanted to investigate by himself. The look on his face was terrifying. I've never seen him like that before.
Probablemente fuera la ira y la frustración de que Dottore se le adelantara a pesar de haber hecho su mejor esfuerzo. Y a decir verdad, yo me siento igual.
I'm back.
Hat Guy!
I went to look for the Hyperborean phantoms again. I think I've gotten to the bottom of it. I got them to talk to Nicole on the other end of the communications line. Turns out, the history they describe is different from how Nicole remembers it.
Really? But how? Surely Nicole can't have been wrong.
Because the phantoms are the ones who are deceived. They speak of a savior who appeared in their history. One who never should have existed. This savior promised to create a new moon within the false sky, and even bring back their moon goddesses. Foolishly, they believed in him, and told him everything he wanted to know about the moons. It's obvious that this was Dottore's doing.
Now you mention it, the first time we entered the Hyperborean ruins, we heard the phantoms discussing their history, and I remember Nicole commenting that something sounded a little strange.
But Dottore shouldn't have been able to get in there in the first place.
He didn't. Nicole said that this was an anomalous state triggered by disruptions in the causal connections between phantoms from the same era. The variables that Dottore put in place were substantial enough that they even affected phantoms that he never met.
So it's not that their memories were unclear. They'd been tampered with.
That's exactly the possibility Dottore was trying to manufacture. He turned these variables into knowledge and engineered the situation so all that knowledge would fall into his hands. Then, he harnessed that knowledge on Moon Prayer Night to truly create a false moon.
How is that even possible?
To be precise, he exploited a weakness in the way the spell works. The spell senses Kuvaki to detect the moon's location. So, as long as the false moon more strongly resembled a moon than the frost moon beyond the skies, the gate would teleport Columbina to the false moon's location. In other words, to Dottore's side. Once he had her under control, the teleportation spell remained active, and he manipulated her power to seize both moon marrows.
At that moment, the moon marrows disappeared right before our eyes. It was already too late, even as we were leaving the ruins.
By then, Dottore had already amassed the power of all 3 moons.
So, where does that leave us? What do we do now?
I'd certainly like to know what Her Majesty thinks, now that the concerns I expressed to her have come to pass. But we cannot simply sit and wait for her to decide the matter. And in any case, it is not the Fatui Harbinger Damselette who sees us as her friends, but rather Columbina Hyposelenia. If, even in such extreme circumstances, Her Majesty will not lift the prohibition on Harbingers drawing steel against one another, then I will do as my heart demands. I will fight as Peruware instead.
Oh, Arlecchino!
Time is short, so I'll make the first move.
Whew. Even Arlecchino seems to be losing her cool now.
Seguramente se sienta en parte responsable por lo ocurrido. Y yo también.
All right. Lose those dejected looks for a moment and let me get a word in. It looks bad, I won't lie. Very bad, in fact. So Dottore's pulled some real dirty tricks to gain the upper hand. For now. And yeah, it's to the point where even the mages say that his variables have affected destiny. I'm not so sure, though. Many have told me that Tevat's destiny is fixed, and that does appear to be the case. Well, what makes Dottore so sure he'll be the exception? And since he was able to stack these variables up, who's to say we can't do the same? You of all people should not be discouraged, traveler from afar. This isn't over yet.
Aún así, no puedo evitar sentirme culpable.
And you're not alone in that. Everyone here does, whether they've spoken thus far or not. But none of us are the type to sit back and wait for the sun to shine again. That's exactly how a knight should roll. If they knock you down, you get back up and get back in it. Don't forget, Honorary Knight, you're a legitimate member of Mondstadt too.
Sí.
Fork is right. This is far from over. Dottore's already way overdue a butt-kicking given his past shenanigans. And after this, he's earned himself a double dose.
That's what I'm talking about. How's everyone else feeling?
I'll use Kuvaki to investigate Columbina's whereabouts. I am not ready to give up either.
Leave the intel gathering to me. Whatever happens within Nodcry's borders, when the Curatorium of Secrets wants to be in the know, we always find a way.
Aino and I will do all we can to support you. We will attempt to reverse engineer Dottore's actions and seek a breakthrough that way.
Alice and Nicole are busy dealing with an emergency at Tevat's borders, so they can't return just yet. But they're both very angry about this. They've asked Albedo and me to act on the Hexenzirkel's behalf and do everything in our power to fight back against Dottore.
Are you ready then? We're going to have to conduct a lot of research, even in the early stages.
I'll do my best.
As for me, I'm pretty familiar with Dottore's way of doing things, so I can try to predict his next move. I'll help with your investigation.
Nice! Looks like we have our basic division of labor. I'll get in touch with Flints and Itlua, get them to have a chat with their Starshiner. It couldn't hurt to bring the Lightkeepers on board as well. At the same time, I'll pass on instructions to the knights present in Nodcry to assist the Lightkeepers and other organizations in ensuring the safety of those living here.
Tenemos que estar preparados para lo que venga.
Yeah, we'll show him.
That's it then. Good luck, everyone.
Columbina.
I never thought that Columbina would become my real name. It went from being a Fatui code name to something my friends call me. And remember, come night or day, the moonlight shall always connect us.
¿Y mis feelings dónde quedan? ¿Y mis feelings dónde quedan? Wow, la verdad es que fue algo bastante impactante. No es que déjenme ver algo porque se me olvidó verlo. Esto, porque todavía no lo he recogido. Qué bueno que me acuerdo porque... Sí, me acordé al final de cuando empezamos a ver todo lo de Columbina. Y dije, no lo recogí, sí es cierto. Pero pues ¿qué les puedo decir? A ver, quiero ver los dibujitos otra vez, la verdad. Están muy bien todos los dibujos, Qué bonitos todos. La Sadrón se quedó con la... con el pique de que el cocodrilo ese o la cosa esa mordiera a Columbina. Me hubiera gustado que hubieran puesto a esta Arlequino también como pues normalmente, pero le pusieron en modo taza y una pluma. Pues bueno, pues qué les puedo comentar. La verdad es que no me acordaba de Dottore ya, la verdad. Ya ven que lo habíamos, o sea, el por qué el escaramuche estaba aquí con nosotros. Era pues porque estaba investigando este Dottore y pues sí, cierto. Pero la verdad, genuinamente no me acordaba de Dottore. Genuinamente no me acordaba de que este güey iba a aparecer aquí. Entonces sí la verdad se me impactó bastante al ver que el cabrón estaba engañándonos a todos. Diablos. Típico de Dottore. Pero bueno, ¿qué se le va a hacer? Entonces pues yo creo que podemos recoger esto también. 500 protogemas, qué rico. Y pues vamos a ver qué pasa con esta Columbina, porque la verdad es que pues está en el mismo lugar que Zolindis. De hecho fue la misma escena que Zolindis cuando ella se fue de Kenry. Y luego de ahí pues con la pelea de Rerir pues lo mandamos al mismo lugar. Y ahora esta misma Columbina se tuvo que ir para allá. Entonces, pues vamos a ver qué es lo que ocurre con ella. Bestia, la verdad es que queda mucho tiempo para poder continuar con la historia. Ay, no. Ay, no. Queda bastante tiempo para conocerla porque pues apenas estamos en la primera fase de la versión. Entonces, pues apenas estamos en la primera fase y pues eso hace poquito que pues salió este banner. Lleva como 3 días, 4 a lo mucho creo. Entonces pues hay que esperar bastante para que venga la siguiente versión. Bueno, ¿qué se le va a hacer? ¿Con cuántos protegemos terminamos? Con 35, tenía 31, nada mal. Entonces, pues en el próximo video donde vamos a jugar Genshin Impact, pues como ya terminamos la historia, pues vamos a hacer una de las misiones, legendarias, que creo que es una misión legendaria, más interesante de todas, porque va a ser la de Durin. Sí, la misión de legendaria de Durin, vamos a hacer esta misión legendaria. Ya que, pues, esta cosa, este evento salió muy controversial por el hecho de que esta misión requiere 5 días naturales de la vida real. O sea que esta cosa hay que hacerlo con mucho tiempo. Porque una vez una vez ya estés a nada de completar el tiempo restante para que se acabe la misión y todavía no lo empiezas, pues no vas a poder terminar bien lo que es la misión de Durin. Ya que pues sí o sí requiere esos 5 días naturales. Y se refiere pues a la vida real. Entonces pues eso es lo que vamos a ver en la siguiente... Es lo que vamos a ver en el siguiente video. Y no sé si veamos esto también, ya veremos. Primero va a ser esto, porque esto es lo que más ¿cómo se llama? Me intriga. Y pues ya veremos lo demás, ¿no? Así que pues, como ya todos saben, yo soy Ep.104. Si les ha gustado este video, denle like, comenten, suscríbanse. Y yo los veré en la próxima, así que ahí nos vemos. Se cuidan mucho y... adiós.